These are the tools you require to replace the curly power cable. A couple of zip ties for when you've replaced it. Phillips head to remove the hood and pliers to cut. Right, first step is to remove the 6 screws that hold all the covers on. The next step is to undo this big nut here, which just holds it all together, and just remove the bottom part of the curly cord. The next step is to undo this big nut, so we just undo him like that. Sometimes they can be tight, you'll just need a pair of pliers. Now before you pull your curly cable out of your gland, just snip the end off, and that's to just stop damaging the rubber grommet that's inside that helps hold it in place. Then just pull your curly cable out like that. Right, next step, remove the cover. And then we need to undo our nut here again that holds everything together. So just unscrew that like that. Just wiggle him down a little bit. The next step is to remove the plug. It is the smallest plug in the remote receiver. Push on the clip with your thumb and pull it out. Next thing, just cut the plug off, doesn't matter where, so you've just got no resistance when you pull it out. Next step is remove the whole curly cord from the head unit. That's what it looks like when it's out. Dispose of it appropriately. This is the most important part. This is the unit you've been sent to replace the other one. There are 2 different size plugs. The small plug must go to the top. Right, the next step is to put the small end back into the head. So it must go through the collar first, so it'll just push through nicely. Then just start pushing it up into the head unit itself. Now, if you feel any resistance, just take a blunt screwdriver and just help it on its way. Right, just keep pushing it up into the head unit, grab a hold of the end and give it a little pull till you just see the hard black sheath come through, and that's far enough. Right, when it's come through, the solid black bit is in enough that you can just lock your collar back off. Then just take your small plug, making sure the clip's to the front. Just push him back in. Right, you can now replace the lid. Right, at the other end of the cable, the only other plug, make sure it goes through your collar first. Then the collar's got a screw onto there, so we need to push through there. If a little piece of rubber pops out, well, you'll just have to push that over it. Right, pull it through till your solid core goes into your casing and do your collar up tight. Then it's only a matter of putting the end through the hole, inserting your gland in there. Right, now it's only a matter of putting the nut back on that you took off earlier, sliding it over, just doing it up. It doesn't have to be superhuman tight, just tight finger will do. Then just connect your 2 cables. They only go on one way, there's a little lug on the top. Right, so now we're just going to put the covers back on. Back one first, the front cover. The other side, same procedure.